Okay, hello, how's everyone doing? Okay, over here. Okay, I know I'm starting kind of really late today, but I wanted to I promised a stream today, and I just didn't get around to it, but I still wanted to do one today and tonight. I'm posting this on Twitter also. How's everyone's Friday night? I know it's Saturday for some people too. I guess it's Saturday for me now, technically too. Okay.
You got a problem? What is it?
Okay, let me post this link here on Twitter and okay. Okay. Okay, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a good Friday night. Okay, let me look at the chat here now. Okay. Are you up early? No, I'm up late, I should say.
What? Oh.
I know, it's kind of late. This is the latest that I've done a stream in a very long time, but I wanted to do it tonight, because I said I'd do it on Friday, and I was just busy with a lot of things, but we'll do one, and next week, it'll be on Friday, again, but next week I'll do the stream much earlier, so it won't be this late, this time, Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? I hope PvP Cat is okay. It's just there's a lot of really bad things going on with the invasion right now. What should I do in Reddit Online? And I don't know if I feel like I've done everything. Well, if you've really done everything, then the thing that I would recommend you is to play with friends, because if I was to play this game by myself, I'd probably get really bored. I like playing it with friends.
Oh.
TJ, are you here still?
Yeah, I am.
TJ, which missions did you say I can't start when I'm in a private lobby?
Oh, the infamous bounties. The infamous.
Okay, so no infamous, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they jump the lobby, that's why it causes a black screen. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other bounty, you should be good, though.
What do you think about the Jersey versus New York mob? Are you talking about the Sopranos? Okay, I should hopefully pop up any moment now. Not into Reddit Online, but my thoughts go out to PvP Cat. I have two friends in Russia, and I wish they are safe. One of them is into GTA and Saints Row like me. Yeah, I feel really bad for the people in Ukraine, and hopefully this crisis comes to an end. It's really horrible what the Russian government is doing. Thank you, Sevi88. How do you feel about Russia invading Ukraine? The Russian army should get the hell out of Ukraine. It's not their land. Have I ever thought about getting a gaming PC? Yes, I mean, I have one, really. My friend built it for me some time ago. This bounty is not starting for some reason. More GTA lore videos. They're coming. I got another one coming soon. They just take me a little bit of time to make, so just please be patient with me. Hello. I hope this bounty isn't glitched. weird.
Yeah, I don't see anything either.
Swedish Capitale, stay safe. Oh, thank you, Z. Oh, thank you, everyone. Popping in for a few minutes, currently catching up with the latest Godfather parts. Been busy moving stuff around the house. Oh, thank you, gamer. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you are enjoying the playthrough. I don't know what I'm gonna play after Godfather. You know, people are saying Godfather. People are saying Godfather 2, but maybe I'll wait because it's I'll wait to do Godfather 2 later in the year. And thank you, Young. Happy Friday Professional. It's Buddy Vampire Gaming. I recently changed my channel name. I started hairstyles shuffle dancing recently. Oh, that's good. Oh, hardstyle shuffle dancing. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. I don't really know what that is, but I hope that you like it and enjoy it. Love the hat. Oh, thank you, Lyric Tax. Thank you, man. $100 super chat from Lyric Tax. Thanks, Lyric. I do appreciate it, man. Thank you. Okay, we gotta wait for this target to arrive, but thank you, Lyric. I do really appreciate it, man.
How is this in the barn? Oh, that's you.
I'm in the barn.
Oh, okay.
I don't live in Poland, controlled Sega. I'll play the Sopranos game one day. I will play it, I promise. I don't know when I'll play it, but I'll play it one day, I promise. Ow.
Ooh. Headshot. Oh. Never mind.
I'm getting one.
Got this one.
Will you play Red Dead Redemption 1 or Dead Rising? I already did Dead Rising, a Dead Rising playthrough,
my God.
but I'll do another one in the future.
Sorry. I killed the wrong target.
Also, if you guys could, if you could use free aim, because that's what I'm using right now. I use auto aim when I'm on the horses, but I'm trying to use, I've been trying to get better with first person mode. Actually, I haven't used that in some time. I'm normally really good with like a bolt action rifle in Call of Duty, so.
Are we taking about the drop? I know.
Do you mind if I start looting?
Hey, we're taking this robbery.
And he stops right when I'm about to shoot. Play Mafia Definitive Edition. That would be a great series. I did that some time ago, but I'm open to doing it again in the future. Let's wait till like 2 minutes before we deliver the targets here.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Dude, what have you guys invited?
It's up to you.
Can PS4 and PS5 players play Red Dead Online together? Yes, they can. I'm on PS5, and we have people that are on PS4. Will you make a geopolitical discussing the conflict between Ukraine and Russia? Thank you, Alvinor, for the super chat. Not a video, but I will do a charity stream for that. I'll do a charity stream for like for Ukraine, and I'll probably do it on like the when I do the Vice City 100% stream. I just don't know what charity I'm gonna pick yet, but I'll find like a charity on I'll find a charity for YouTube. There's probably one that's helping, and I'll do that, and I'll donate to it as well. What was it like starting your channel in the beginning, like stages, and how many videos did it take for you to blow up? it took hundreds of videos for me to blow up. But my channel did not really, you know, become what it is until like right now what I'm at. Yeah, like I started my channel in 2015, but my channel for like a year and a half only had like at max 400 subs for like a year and a half, and I did like all these random videos and stuff, and then eventually, you know, I started doing some GTA content and I got popular on that, and but I didn't want to just be based on GTA, and eventually I got my channel away from that and started doing other games.
It's a good day with the bound targets, the wagon.
The best way to send a message to Rockstar is to just not play the game at all. I mean, I half agree with you, because I'll tell you something. Let's just say the vast majority of people who play Red Dead Online stop playing Red Dead Online right now, right? And just boycotted the game. I don't think that would do anything. I think it would actually make the situation worse, because then Rockstar would see, oh, we're not making that much money anymore from Red Dead Online, even less people are playing it, so we're gonna completely ditch it and never post Newswire posts anymore. The only way that it would really have an effect on Rockstar if people stop playing is if people stop playing both GTA Online and Red Dead Online. If you want to have an effect on Rockstar, you got to get people to stop playing GTA Online as well, not just Red Dead Online. So if people stop playing Red Dead Online, that's not going to do it. You got to have people stop playing both games, because I don't understand this. Like, there are some people that I see that they're saying, like, you know what, like, I'm not gonna play Red Dead Online anymore because there's no more updates, and then they go and play GTA Online and even buy shark cards on it. And I'm like, you know, I'm just thinking to myself, like, why? Like, it's like it's the same company, and literally Red Dead Online, you could argue, is getting screwed because of GTA Online. Not trying to hate on GTA Online here or anything, but that's you know, that's the reality of the situation.
I'm totally agree, 100%.
What is your opinion on the you had one job photos on the internet? I believe they're pretty hilarious. I actually don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's some kind of meme. But like, really, like, when you think about it, like, a lot of GTA players that don't play Red Dead Redemption 2, do you really think they're gonna stop playing GTA on the behalf of Red Dead players? No, they're not. So there's really nothing that can be done to stop playing it to get Rockstar to do something about it. I think, you know, the best course of action is to just keep spamming, like, you know, save Red Dead Online. Don't harass the developers or anything like that, but just keep posting the hashtag. Like, post it, like, every so often. And don't just post a hashtag, but also post a hashtag and write why you're pissed. You know, keep doing that. And because, you know, Rockstar's ultimate goal is for this to die down. They don't want people to talk about this anymore. They just want this to be gone. But, you know, we can keep this thing alive, even, you know, until summertime. You know, so, like, I really think we can. So, you know, for 2 months straight, we've been doing Save Red Dead Online. I think we can keep this up for another 4 months.
I'll work for 10 seconds.
Hello, pray all is well. Hope to hear from you soon, man. Hey, Young Hebrew, what's up, man? Yeah, we can do a podcast in the future. I've just been like really busy with just like a lot of stuff, and I've been editing like deliver the targets whenever you can. By the way, guys, it's about to end, but I just been really busy with a bunch of things, and I've been doing like lore videos as well. So I've just been working on a few projects. So, you know, sorry about that. Also a huge fan of your channel, especially the way you explain the storyline in GTA games, although you promised to do lore videos on Sleeping Dogs. Who says I'm not doing lore videos on Sleeping Dogs? It's like I said, the lore videos just take me some time to make. But I do have, I think, at least one lore video planned for Sleeping Dogs. I have an idea for 2, but I might only get around to doing 1. But there's one that I was thinking about doing on Sleeping Dogs, explaining something, because there's one thing that in the story that a lot of people missed, and I thought that I would explain it. If you rewatch the cutscenes, you can notice it. Who's better, Polly or Silvio from The Sopranos? Silvio. Polly is dumb. Polly will get things done when he's ordered to, but like, Polly uses way too much emotions, and he takes things too personally a lot of times. And I mean, look at what he did with the whole, like, with Johnny Sack, for instance. Like, he almost had caused, like, a whole war between the families. And it was because Ralph had gotten a promotion. Wait, what did you say, Kirsten?
I found a card.
You found a what?
A card, the collectible ones.
Oh, I don't need them. I have all the cards.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
No,
I mean,
okay.
everyone else probably... go to Kirsten, guys, if you want the card. He's next to it. I just finished the first episode in Ace Attorney where you defend Lord Van Zeke. So far, it's my favorite case. Oh, you've been watching my series. Well, that definitely makes me feel good that there's people that still go back and watch my Ace Attorney series, because that was my favorite game of 2021, was Ace Attorney, 100%. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, that was my favorite game of 2021.
You have to make the new update. They should make more highs for the right down line. Oh my god, you're right.
Polly screwed up with the Russian. Oh yes, that one, Valerie. I remember that situation. That was his fault entirely. And I thought that the guy was being pretty reasonable to them at first. He gave them the money, and he actually asked them if they wanted a drink. And then it was just Polly was just being stupid, and he was just being aggressive with him, trying to provoke him. And then he starts touching his stuff, and he picks up his universal remote and tells him to put it back, and then Polly just drops it on the floor like that. It's just...
If they make the new update for the Red Online, they should make more highs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So we'll get more money and more gold.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my Moonshine Shack. I should probably check up on that, see what that's at right now.
Maybe have a little home property, decorate it.
Yeah, I saw that Moonshine operated.
Will I do GTA 4 100%? Oh yeah, I will.
I almost reached $10,000. $5.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that until later, but the guy who plays as Valerie, the Russian gangster in The Sopranos, is the same guy who voices Ray Bulgarin in GTA 4. I didn't realize that until so many years later.
Ray Bulgarin.
Yeah.
He's early in the game.
Yeah, he's also the main tag of the Battle of the Gay Tony.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a brutal man. He just cut up some Cook's head off.
Yep.
That's the worst stuff, in my opinion. Yeah, it's similar like Kieran.
Oh man.
I guess he disconnected. Okay.
Yeah, Dimitri, he's worse than Bulgarin.
Oh yeah, Dimitri's even worse than Bulgarin.
Yeah, he tricked us to kill Faustin.
Bon. You are ready to drive, yes?
Yeah, we're all fit with that. The Faustin is the main antagonist, but he's not. Dimitri is.
I think that Bulgarin was always scary, Mr. Waifu. The only difference is that when Luis met him, Luis saw him from a different perspective because Bulgarin wasn't hostile immediately.
Yeah, he acts nicely to him, but he just betrays him. But in the end,
quickly and in one piece, yes.
Alright, we'll meet you outside.
Hey, Professional, if you were to have a friend from The Sopranos, who would it be and why? I don't know. There's so many sociopaths on that show and so many psychos. I'd have to think really carefully. I'm assuming you mean one of the main characters, not like one of the side characters then.
Come on, Mother.
I don't know, maybe Hesh? Hesh, I mean, he's still a criminal, but he's the one of the that did one of the least bad things. I don't know. You know, I would rather not hang out with any of them, honestly. Almost all the characters are bad people on that show.
You better stop that wagon now. You're as good as dead.
Oh crap! Keep going.
Yeah, I'm going. I just wanted to deliver it, so I didn't even feel like stopping. You know who I'll tell you? You know who the worst person to be a friend to on the to have as your friend in The Sopranos would be? It would be Richie. That would be the worst person to possibly hang out with.
Yeah, I found the boost where that boost is.
Okay, let me look at these super chats here. As someone from New Jersey, I've yet to watch The Sopranos. I've seen The Godfather and Scarface, though. I plan on fixing that sometime down the line. Well, whenever you do get around to watching it, let me know what you think of it, gamer. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you, Mario. How do you think Hollywood would react to Russia invading Ukraine? Would they do the same if China invaded Taiwan? If China had, there is actually a scary possibility that China might invade Taiwan in the future because of just this thing that's going on with internationally with right now with just the Ukraine crisis, Russia attacking Ukraine. China might try to take over Taiwan one day, but if China invaded Taiwan, I think that Hollywood would largely be silent on it. I don't think they would say anything. I think they would try to ignore it. That's what I think Hollywood would do. Because a lot of the Hollywood producers and a lot of those people up there have ties to the Communist Party of China and have a lot of, and even if they don't have direct ties, the Communist Party of China has a lot of influence in Hollywood. I mean, just look at the censorship. Like, how many times do you see movies where the Chinese army are the bad guys? Almost never. You never see any of that. So it's I don't think a lot of people realize just the amount of influence that the Chinese government has on American corporations.
Cough, cough, John Cena.
Oh, there's brothers.
Trying to do some first person here.
I still have the mission for Marshall. Out of the Tom Davies.
You talking about the story mission?
Yeah, the
Damn, okay.
like an honorable
Just
mission.
had him. There we go.
Don't mind me, I'm Green Body.
I think they're maintenancing my internet because it keeps dropping frames.
Crap, there's more!
Oh, there's more. But oh, thank you for sponsoring the channel, LG Gaming. But you know, my prayers are with Ukraine right now, and I hope that this crisis comes to an end. I'm gonna be doing like a charity for a charity stream for Ukraine, and I'll do that I don't know when, maybe this Sunday, if not this Sunday, early next week, and I'll do the Vice City 100% stream on it also during that. No, I cannot speak any Japanese. What was the craziest stunt you pulled off in any video game? My favorite one was the one you did with the plane and the missile in GTA 5.
Minor templates.
Thank you, Young Reacts. I don't know. What was the craziest thing that I've done? In a video game? I don't know. I have to really think about that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are. Like, if you're a DJ player or the Red Dot player, it doesn't matter. You're the Rockstar player.
You know, if Taiwan would be invaded, the Allies definitely can't do anything. As a Chinese citizen, I can tell you that Chinese propaganda is effective, and China fighting back American is just a death sentence. Well, you know, I'll tell you, like, the amount of Chinese propaganda that I see, or I should say communist Chinese propaganda that I see online, like in regards to Taiwan, is just disgusting. There's so much propaganda on the Communist Party of China pushes so much propaganda online. I've seen it. Like, just look at comments, like, even, like, about Taiwan and stuff like that. Like, if you want to know the worst propaganda, it's on this site called Quora. It's like an answer site. Look up anything related to Taiwan on Quora. Anything. And every single answer is always negative Taiwan. Taiwan are bad, blah, 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 this. And it's just propaganda just covering for, like, the Communist Party of China. Like, almost every single answer. Almost all the major ones. It shocked me how many it was. And I know that these are, like, it's just propaganda. It's like people that are paid by the Chinese government to just literally post this stuff. I even saw, like, one post where, like, one guy said that the majority of the people in Taiwan do not want to be part of China. And, like, one guy replied back saying that that didn't matter because Taiwan is China's regardless or something like that. It was just disgusting posts like that. It's just, you know, Taiwan is a democracy. China isn't. So it's like, China should stay away. It's not their business. Who do you think are some very garbage characters in the GTA franchise besides Hopeless Addict Ashley? I guess Marty, Maria, Playboy, and Rocco. Garbage characters besides them, Vlad, Brian, I gotta think about garbage characters. Thank you, Mr. Waifu, for the super chat, by the way. Who?
Maria?
Manny Escuela.
Oh, Manny Escuela. I mean, you know, Manny is more annoying, I would say. Like, he doesn't cause as much problems as some of the other characters.
Yeah, he got himself killed because he won't shut up.
He's like rumored to also have done drugs too, even though he's claimed to quit.
Do you think Tony didn't raise AJ right? Yeah, I think Tony messed up. Hey, Pro, love the videos, and speaking of Sopranos, that episode where Ralph kills the girl outside the Bada Bing is brutal. Loving the Godfather playthrough, yep. And, you know what I'll tell you is, when Ralph did that, the scary thing about that is he acted like that was normal what he did. And then when Tony punched him, he's like, how could you do that? Like, he was surprised that Tony would actually hit him for that. So that was just, that just shows you how much of a psycho Ralph was. But Ralph is like one of the worst characters. Sometimes I don't know who's worse, Ralph or Richie. Like, they were both just massive scumbags.
Yeah. Remember Abigail Roberts, you know, John Marston's wife?
Thank you for the super chat, Kenny.
Now, I know which DJ character has similarities to Abigail in Red Dead Redemption. It is Amanda. Amanda DeSanta.
Wait, what did you say, Pierston?
Yeah, I know which DJ characters that have similarities to Abigail Roberts in Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, it's gotta be Amanda.
I don't know if I would say Amanda is similar to Abigail.
The first they start with A. They left their husbands after the news. I don't know wherever it is.
Abigail seems more responsible though.
Yeah, but definitely he doesn't read or write.
What type of music do you like? I listen to all kinds of music. I might as well do a resupply here then.
Okay, apparently my contact has some more goods to trade. If we can hunt and bring him some birds. I know, don't ask me what he wants them for. Best just to keep him happy, I reckon. I mean, we need the supplies. I'm sure you can handle that, right?
Oh, sorry. Hunted the ducks. Okay, well, let's
do
look
I
at
like
the river.
Breaking Bad? No, I mean, not that I don't like it, I just never really watched it. Hunt a Duck. Oh great, one of these now. Okay, I guess we'll see if we can try to find one.
I found one!
Already?
Price! There are more! Price, I'm in ambush. Ah! My god!
Okay, hold on, I'm coming. Get out of the way, horse.
I couldn't get the duck because of the ambush. I lost the duck. Oops, sorry. Great.
Yeah, this is kind of late that I'm streaming. I haven't streamed in some time this hour, but I promised that I'd get out of the stream today, and so I wanted to do that. I didn't want to delay the stream into Sunday.
Let's search another place.
Wait, so you have the duck?
No, there's ducks in the rivers. I found. Well, I can't use my horse then.
Let's see if we can find a duck here. They would be near the water like this. Oh, it's a muskrat. Okay.
It doesn't matter what duck you could choose.
Got it.
Did you kill about a dead eye?
I got the duck.
Alright.
Favorite Western movie? Actually haven't seen that many Western movies.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's a movie like a Man at Naked Moon movie, like a Rango.
No, this is my first night stream. I just haven't streamed at night in some time. I wasn't watching you. I always enjoy watching you shake your head at stupid, ridiculous things characters do to the scumbag characters in your playthrough. I'd rage instead. Yeah. It's like I guess people like that. I've had a bunch of comments like that. People like when I do that.
Go horse, go!
You know, I'm getting quite used to having you
What do I think of Silvio Dante? Well, if I was one word that I would describe Silvio with, I would describe him with loyalty. If I was to describe him with one word, because Silvio would never betray Tony, ever. Oh, I have to take it all the way up there? Oh, okay.
Great.
Yeah, I just realized it. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry I just wasn't able to stream earlier, but I still wanted to do a stream tonight,
Yeah, I don't think we have time to deliver the camp. My best part over here too.
Do I watch Power? What is that, a TV show? I don't know what that is. Thank you for the super chat, Kenny. Power is by, what is that, it's a song then?
I'm about to trade her.
I mean, I don't really have a grinding goal in Red Dead Online anymore. I just play for fun. That's it.
No, one thing I just own source money is robberies, like the robberies, not like store robberies, but the bank robberies.
You know, the thing I never understood about this is why can't you just shoot the guy and just take the
Grab
supplies?
yourself those supplies.
That's right.
What movie is Sleeping Dogs based on? Sleeping Dogs isn't really based on a movie. It's based on True Crime Hong Kong, which was supposed to come out but got canceled, instead changed into Sleeping Dogs. No, it's the game's not boring if you play with friends and you have somebody to talk to. No, it's not boring. You're doing something with friends.
Oh, sorry.
One place you'd like to go in real life but can't. For me, Hong Kong for Sleeping Dogs and Shanghai for Canaan Lynch 2, Army of 2 to 40th Day reasons. One place I'd like to go in real life, but I can't. Well, I don't know about a place that I can't go to, but I know a place I want to go to, but probably not for a very long time I would go there. I've always wanted to see Hokkaido in Japan.
Oh, there's an
in the
eagle.
winter.
Do you guys see the eagle on the bridge?
Oh yeah, I saw it. Thank you, Mr. Waifu, and thank you, Gamer. I plan on reviving my channel Reactions Games, even my own take on lore videos. I'm inspired by your work to start my own path. Credits to you. Thank you, Gamer. I do appreciate it, man. It's still amazing how Save Red Dead Online is still trending. What an amazing thing.
Get out of the
Love
way!
for Rockstar to do something good now. Yep. But unfortunately, they're not.
Crap!
They're still not doing anything about it. But hopefully they do.
They guys after us.
Back in 2014 in GTA 5, people robbed convenience stores to get cash. Thank you, Nigo, for that comment, because that was actually a really good comment. Is the people that say that Red Dead Online is a crap game and they say that like GTA Online is better, these people don't understand that GTA Online was a crap game at launch. I'm gonna say it. It's not a crap game anymore, but when GTA Online first launched, yeah, it was crap. It was. It was terrible. I remember when it first launched. Anybody that played the game GTA Online when it first launched, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, GTA Online when it first launched had so many glitches, characters would get deleted, the servers, even as bad as the servers are now, think of the servers being 3 times worse.
Well,
That's how much how bad it was when GTA Online first launched. There's nothing to do. There was only contact missions and just robbing convenience stores. That's all people would do. And so people would constantly get into big war zones trying to kill each other. That's all people would do. And the thing is, though, is the contact missions in GTA Online, when they first came out, the contact missions, they were like, I think they would only pay you like $4,500 or something per mission, which was terrible. And even if you took really long on the missions, they didn't add the timer bonus until later. So the timer bonus, when you took longer, you get more money. That was added later on. That wasn't in the start. So at the start, it was you'd get regardless whatever it was like $4,500 or something like that. I remember they had that Beach Bum DLC, which is like added like a beach van and something, and that was like it was just terrible. And then I remember I spent like a whole day grinding money in GTA Online just so I could get the 2-car apartment garage. It took a whole day to grind for that. Now today you could probably grind for that same apartment in like an hour if you know what you're doing. So it's like, but then it took me like all day to grind for that. I finally bought the 2-car apartment. I customized an SUV. I think it was the Landstalker that I put in my garage. I logged off the game. I got to rank 18 in one day, and then I went back on the next day. My character was deleted. My apartment was gone, and everything was gone. And that was because of the terrible servers. I didn't get banned or anything. It was the terrible servers that deleted my character. And so a lot of other people had their characters deleted, and I had to start all over again, and that pissed me off. But yeah, it's just... That's the thing is, with GTA Online, when it first launched, it was terrible. There was nothing to do. It was boring. It was just, servers were bad. there's nothing to spend money on. GTA Online did not become the game it is today until at least the heists, and those came out like March of 2015. So for the people that say that Red Dead Online sucks and GTA Online is better, they don't understand that GTA Online didn't become the game it is until it got all this content. And I've seen people in denial about this. I've seen people that they act like GTA Online had all this content at launch when it didn't. I'm telling you, it didn't. People will argue with me, and they'll tell me that, oh, like, GTA has cars, Red Dead Online doesn't have cars. Okay, so, you know, that's just one thing. But regardless, there wasn't really that much money to spend stuff in GTA Online. There wasn't really much to do. When's the next update for Red Dead Online? I honestly don't know, Jeremiah. That's a really good question. You know, maybe we'll get something in March, and that's a big maybe, but I'm not putting out too much hope.
Yeah, remember that Los Angeles summer special? That was not massive. They're just disappointed about the contact mission. There are no cutscenes.
What kind of hat you got in real life? Where did you get it? Oh, this hat I had gotten on Amazon some time ago. This was just like a kind of like a cowboy western hat that I was trying to find, and I liked the style of this one, and so I got this one. Thank you, Winter, for the super chat. Oh, my horse has to be fed, you're right.
That's one thing I noticed. You don't really feed Samson all that much.
Yeah, I don't feed my horse a lot. I keep forgetting. It's not that I don't want to, I just keep forgetting to do it.
Yeah, I feed my horse a lot so I can get him on honor.
I feed Roderick a lot because I know he's not really good without it. But Heather, I know it's easier to forget with her.
Oh, okay, Mr. Waifu. My character got deleted 4 times. I'd be around 1,500 if it weren't for that. Spend the whole day hunting for Secret Sand King, then gone. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't have a chance to play GTA 5. I played it for like 3 years.
I still can't believe that there's people that defend Rockstar on Red Dead Online getting screwed. Do PS5 have GTA 5 because it says unavailable for me? Yes, PS5 will be... Well, PS5, you can play GTA 5 on it right now. You can just play it, you know, the PS4 version on the PS5. But if you talk about the PS5 version, that's coming out March 15th, I think.
Yeah, it is.
I'd rather stick to PC and no chat.
I don't mind with that. Get the lantern.
Ah. Yeah, trying to get better with the first-person mode in this game. I haven't used it much.
Come on, get degrees. Wanna get it in this one? Come on. Yeah, save me.
Oh, he's right over there.
I'll get the target. I got the target.
Yeah, I'm still up. Good work getting the target.
Let's take her back. Oh my god, no! Oh god. I'm down. Help.
Where are you?
I'm right here. I'm up here. Guys, help.
Coming.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I died.
Alright.
They just shot the lanterns. Let's take my ammo.
I just robbed every store as much as I could, but after having everything DLC, what you pay for, you don't get that much. And one needs to grind money, but I got bored. Level 225. I get you.
Let's talk about the wagon.
Oh, there's a lot of DLCs I'd add to this game. I mean, like, what I can think of at the top of my head, it'd be a property update, maybe some kind of houses that you can buy and customize. Like in Saint Denis, there's a lot of really nice houses. I'd love to own one of those. Being able to customize the inside of the house. Maybe add like an option where you can buy supplies for Moonshine and the trader camp, like a book in the house. Maybe add like a pool table in there. They did have pool back then, by the way. You know, maybe add like even a poker table you could play against your friends inside your house. Like a lot of things that they could do to, for inside the home. Maybe even add dominoes and stuff. I definitely like to see something like that. Robberies, yep. Wagon customization.
Hey, can I ride on your horse, please?
Sure.
YouTube drives me absolutely crazy. Know what they label open world games as Grand Theft Auto 5 in my recommended tab. For instance, I see GTA 4, Saints Row 2, Scarface, and even Forza. Yeah, there's
Yeah, that's what. I forgot there's small bridges in there.
might be YouTube even going along with this stupid like argument, this stupid like GTA clone argument. Oh, and thank you Hannibal for the super chat. Now it's Saturday for me.
Alright, I think my internet's done being like stupid because someone sent me an invite now.
Okay.
They will milk GTA until 2077.
Here you go, TJ.
Alright, thank you. Yeah.
Where you can a mining roll. That might be interesting. How would that work though exactly? Like where you have to go to a specific place for it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'll redo Scarface with face cam. It's Saturday for me now. How is everybody's night or morning wherever you're at? Or afternoon, I guess. Some people it's afternoon. Where would I like to see Red Dead Redemption 3 story-wise? Well, why don't they do another open world game and they could make it in the same universe as Red Dead Redemption, but don't make it in the West. Make it instead maybe in Chicago. Make it an open world game in Chicago in the 1920s. And so you'd have it in the same universe as Red Dead Redemption and maybe make the protagonist Jack Marston. You don't have to make it, you don't have to call it Red Dead Redemption because it would be something else, but it could be like Jack going into Chicago, like looking for like work or something like that, and then getting into it with the mafia or something like that and bootlegging. They could do something like that.
Like Red Dead Redemption 3.
Maybe the son of Jack.
Maybe.
Even TGG himself is avoiding to play GTA Online because modders hackers has notifications when a YouTuber plays. They can track them and ruining their gaming experience, yet Rockstar takes a blind eye about this. Yep. A lot of things that Rockstar ignores. I mean, like, look at me. I'm playing in private lobbies now. Like, I'm not even in a public lobby anymore because it's just I had these people that kept harassing me nonstop, and it was just getting really annoying.
That's same for me. I didn't deliver something. I just went to the general store in Blackwater, and some blind player just killed me for no reason.
Yeah, it happens. It was probably a low level. Why don't I paint my weapons gold? Because I'm not into that. If I'm gonna paint my weapons, I'd like to paint them like a steel color or like a wooden color, not like anything like gold. That's one thing I really don't like about like the Call of Duty, like you know, the customization. They give you all these ridiculous weapon skins, but like, why don't they give you something like different wood colors? Like for instance, like, you know, maybe like when you have the bolt action rifles, maybe like a lighter wood, a darker wood color. You know, something like that. Like, why is it always just some ridiculous, like, you know, purple paint or some stripes or something like that on, like, the guns? I don't know why they can't have some more historically accurate, like, you know, designs on them.
Wait for 10 seconds.
Suéltame, imbécil.
What you mean blaming the boss of Rockstar?
Sam Hauser?
Yeah, what you mean blaming the boss of Rockstar Games for not making Red Dead content? Do you mean Sam Hauser? Well, I said bosses. I guess Sam Hauser, yeah, he would be to blame. Because he is up there at the top, and so he definitely, there's no way Sam Hauser doesn't know what's going on with Red Dead Online. So he definitely knows what's going on there. So yeah, I would say he is part of the reason also. I would doubt he's the only reason. The main reason is probably from Take-Two Interactive. It's probably Take-Two Interactive coming to Rockstar and probably saying like, oh, you know, GTA Online makes us the most money in shark cards. Focus on that. That's probably what it is.
There.
Get your mustache, dude.
Who would win in a fight, Way or Max Payne? Gunfight, Max Payne. Melee fight, Way. I heard GTA 6 is all about drug cartels. Well, if it's in Vice City, it's a possibility that it's going to be about drug cartels, because that's what the, I don't think a lot of the kids that, like, play, like, GTA 5 understand that if the next GTA game is going to be in Vice City, it's not going to be like GTA 5. I don't think a lot of the kids that play GTA 5 understand that. Because each game has its own theme. Like, each city has its own theme. Like, the Liberty City games, GTA 3, you know, Liberty City Stories, and GTA 4. Like, the theme of Liberty City was, like, this dark, like, you know, crime city. It's based on New York. It was like, you know, you work your way up in the criminal underworld. And, you know, you go through mafias and different bosses. That was the theme across the three, you know, Liberty City games. You know, that was kind of the theme of it. You know, the theme of, like, San Andreas, it was just more like, you know, it was just basically just going all crazy with everything, like, you know, large maps, you know, some crazy gameplay, military jets, jetpacks, you know, it was just, you know, a pretty, you know, crazy long story, but GTA 5, for instance, it followed up with that crazy gameplay, but GTA 5 was focused a lot on heists, and I don't think that a lot of the kids that play GTA 5 realize the theme of Vice City, which the theme of Vice City is both Vice City games, Vice City Stories and Vice City, have heavily revolved around the drug trade. And not only have they heavily revolved around the drug trade, but they've been focused on building a criminal empire. So both Vice City and Vice City Stories were focused on building a criminal empire. That was their theme of those games. And it's if the next GTA game is going to be in Vice City, and that's if it's going to be in Vice City, then it's going to be focused on building a criminal empire, probably, and it's probably going to have, like, some stuff like some drug story. So for all the kids that are hoping that we're going to get, like, tons of heists and stuff like that, there probably will be a heist or two if it's in Vice City, but it's not going to have the same theme as GTA 5, because GTA 5 was about a heist crew. That was the story of it. That's why there's so many heists. But the next one, I hope that there's no heist spam in the next one. I'd much rather they do drug deals like in the Scarface game. If anybody's ever played the Scarface game, you know, when you go to the islands and you meet the supplier and you buy, like, a huge shipment of drugs and you have to smuggle it back to, like, your warehouse through the boat. I'd rather something like that in, like, the next GTA game, and, like, running, like, this big drug business instead of, like, constant heists.
Oh! Get off me.
Yeah, it's night, so it's a little bit harder to see these guys, too.
I'm down.
You're gonna be full of holes, you son of a bitch.
I need some help.
Well, the Civil War would have been 35 years before the events of Red Dead Redemption 2, so a lot of the characters that are in Red Dead 2 would not be alive, or if they were alive, they'd be really young.
What the? Oh, there it goes.
What kind of politicians in America do you think are hypocrites? What I'll say is, what I'll say, the politicians that I would say are hypocrites, you know, not really to get into politics, but I guess this is because it's my major, because I went to college for law enforcement. That's what I graduated in. But I would say the politicians that I would say are hypocrites are the politicians that one thing that I can think of is there's politicians that would call for like disbanding the police, and the politicians that call for like disbanding the police, those same politicians have security that protect them around the clock constantly, and the average person does not have security to protect them. They can't afford that. And so telling people that they don't need the police, and then at the same time is they have security to protect them, I find that very hypocritical personally. Me, you know, not to get into politics as a gaming channel, but that's something that bothers me personally. Let's see here.
That's weird. That's all enemies killed.
The enemy's bugged
Let's go
out.
in there.
The enemy's bugged out. Just right away from the area.
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah. Because the enemy's like bugged out.
I'm gonna do a random event here.
Yeah, there we go.
There's a fame seeker here. What is this?
Probably, I think, taking a picture.
Hello? Hello? Come on already.
Why is she yelling? I'm right next to you.
Oh, okay, listen. Let's all of us do a photo like a theater scene. Something dramatic.
Is that treasure?
What's life without a bit of
No,
fun?
no, it's
right?
a fame seeker.
Alright. I knew you looked kind. Okay, one of you tie me up and stand beside you like I'm the other one take the picture. It'll be great.
Okay, I guess I will take the picture then. I probably don't know the best pose to do.
Y'all over here so we can take the picture.
You have to do some kind of pose.
If we're
What are you doing?
Wait,
Take
what
this-
happened?
Hogtie.
Yeah, the thing said that she wanted her hogtied in the.
Oh, she did. Okay.
except I need to be
Yeah,
inside.
that's why she's doing
Well,
it.
all done except I need to be untied. And I just left her here like this.
Could you
Did you just loot?
free? Let me free.
Yeah, just let me do that. And I sold her necklace too.
Come on.
I don't know if we
cut me
can take a picture now.
loose. I just wanted my picture taken.
Yeah, now she's running. Yeah, it didn't work.
Don't hurt me.
Alright.
No.
Hey, I just wanted to take a picture.
Where'd
Where's
she
the-
go?
No, what the? Hang on a second. Where's the money?
Please.
Honestly, she's trying to pull a scam here. You literally said that you were gonna take a picture, and then you were gonna pay for it.
You scammer. Get back here.
Jesus Christ.
Let's take her to the camp.
Now I'm gonna leave her like that.
Heaven help me.
You're coming with me, lady.
What's the longest time that you went, What's the longest time that you went without sleep? The longest time that I went without sleep is almost 24 hours. That was in last November. I went to visit my family. I went to visit my family for the holidays, and so I arrived like 1 week before Thanksgiving, and my flight was at like 6 a.m. and so I said I'm just gonna sleep on the plane. But I couldn't sleep on the plane because I'm usually go to bed pretty late, and so I couldn't sleep on the plane at all. And then when I finally, got to New York and I got to my uncle's house, I was not tired at all, like really not at all.
my
It was
God.
already like 11 a.m. by the time I was kind of like 11, like more like 12:1 or around there. So it was like kind of like midday, and I wasn't tired. And so like I said, like, you know what, like I'm just gonna go to sleep tonight. And so like eventually, like later in the afternoon, the tiredness really started to hit me, and so I went to bed at like I'd say 8 p.m. and then I woke up I think around 6 a.m. and so that was like
What in hell?
Oh my god, it went this again.
What's up?
Ah, crap, I need to get out. Grab crime reporter.
You know what I really hate? I really hate when I have a good sleeping schedule and I mess it up. Because like it's like I have a good sleeping schedule and then I mess it up. I stay up really late one day, and I mean like really late. Like I'll stay up till like 7, 8 a.m. And then what happens, or I should say that's early at that point, but it's still late because I haven't gone to bed. So I'll stay up that late, and it's like and then the next day I accidentally stay up that late again, and then the third day I try to go to sleep earlier and I can't go to sleep because my body's gotten used to that time already, and so it's just then it's hard for me to fall asleep earlier, and it's hard to break that bad sleeping schedule. I hate when that happens. Sometimes I take melatonin to help me fall asleep because of that, but it's just
I put a new recipe in here on the stew.
Certainly held up your side of the bargain with the supplies. Good work. Well, look who it is.
2 days without sleeping. That's not good, man.
What the? Her body disappeared.
Huh.
I just put her right next to the stew pot, and she just disappeared.
Yeah, I usually go to sleep pretty late, and I've been trying to break that schedule.
Guys, go to that stew pot right here. You get your house yellow. Oh, whatever that goes.
Talking about your course?
Yeah. I bet you a new ingredient recipe.
My longest time playing a video game, I probably played Skyrim for like 12 hours straight when I first got it.
It was me, Limpy Pete, and Phil the Crab. Managed to get ourselves locked in the safe after a weekend of nature calling. The stench in there knocked the clerk on his back when he opened the door, and we managed to...
Yeah, San Andreas had a bunch of annoying glitches. My favorite moment in each GTA title, my favorite moment in Liberty City Stories would have to be when Tony blows up Fort Staunton. Favorite moment in Vice City Stories is the Phil Collins concert. Favorite moment in GTA 3 is when Claude finally gets revenge on Catalina. Favorite moment in Vice City, when Tommy tells Sonny Forelli that he just wanted to piss him off before he kills him. Favorite moment in San Andreas is when CJ and Sweet are chasing down Tenpenny on the fire truck. Favorite moment in GTA 4 would probably have to be the bank robbery. Favorite moment in the Lost and Damned. Probably the that crazy chase that you get into when you're on Malk's motorcycle. Favorite moment in the Ballad of Gay Tony.
Go after
It's blowing up the arms dealer's yacht. Favorite moment in GTA 5. I'd say when Trevor crashes his plane into the Merryweather plane and jumps into it, how do you feel about Elder Scrolls 6 not coming out to PlayStation? I think it's kind of a betrayal towards like the loyal PlayStation players, because the PlayStation players have made Bethesda a lot of money with like Elder Scrolls Online, especially buying all the stuff on Elder Scrolls Online. So I don't think that it's fair. And for people that'll tell me that PlayStation already has a lot of exclusives, I understand that and all. I don't support exclusives on other platforms. And when Xbox got screwed over because of survival mode and Modern Warfare, I was the first to call it out. So I always said that it's stupid.
Your boss is a my friend of mine.
Okay. Oh, this is almost ready. 4 bottles left to finish producing here.
Marcel, how you doing, my friend? Well,
You know, the last thing I heard Hickson say as they threw me into that burning building was, "Oh, I hope this goes slowly."
You know what would be the best thing to revive Red Dead Online? The best thing to revive this game would be a map expansion.
I want him to understand.
If they added like Guarma, something to do with Guarma, like going to Guarma, or if they added like a Mexico like expansion to Red Dead Online, that would bring so many players to this game and so many new players, I guarantee it. Like tons of people would get on this game, so many. Even the people, there's some people that hate Red Dead Online and only play the single player. Even the people that only play the single player would get on Red Dead Online just to play the map expansion. So I fully think a map expansion would bring this game back. I mean, look at how well Caio Perico did for GT Online. So
yeah.
Anything like that on Red Dead Online would help tremendously.
But Hercules would be the main character on that DLC. Alright, I'll just try. Okay.
Checkpoint's already clear. Oh, that was quick. Okay. One of the GTA 6 Cartel wish, I enjoy dealing in the Scarface game, although it's painful with the meter. The distribution with cigarette boats and muscle cars tense, but 30 million runs feel good. Yeah, and do you know what I found the most annoying about the Scarface, like the drug dealing system in Scarface? It wasn't even like the gangs raiding your businesses. I didn't even find that annoying. What I found annoying was the pirates in Scarface. Like there's like so many of them. Like it's like you cannot like you cannot like leave the islands without getting attacked by at least one pirate boat. Like it was just so annoying. Like the pirate boats were everywhere. And even if you had like the super speed boat, like the pirate boats would still catch up to you. Like they're junky, like, you know, wooden, like, you know, fan boats. They would still catch up to you. I don't even know how that was possible, but that was like, that's why I really didn't like in the Scarface game with the pirates. They were so annoying. What's the next pistol in Red Dead Online? I don't know. I hope they add, you know, I'd like to see, maybe add the Nagant revolver, this Russian revolver. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, when you mentioned about the Guarma, what we a part of the new DLC, remember that guy named Hercules, who just helped us out of the island? You know, the Haitian dude.
Oh, yes, him. I'm trying, what was his name again?
Hercules.
Hercules? Hercules.
Yeah, that's what his
No,
name.
wasn't it Hercules?
Yeah, I think his name was about S.
No, yeah, I think his name was Hercules. What was the guy's name on Guarma? Was it Hercules? Does anyone remember? I'm trying to remember, because he only appeared in one chapter.
Yeah, that was chapter 5.
Yeah, they could bring him back and do something on Guarma.
the
But the
main
thing is though
character.
is if they brought Hercules into Red Dead Online, it would have to be after the story, after the main story. So they'd have to Rockstar would have to do something to make it clear that Red Dead Online now takes place after the story, because GTA Online started originally before the story, but then took place after GTA 5 story. Because like Hercules was fighting like the Cuban army on Guarma.
I killed Cuposar. Yeah, they should take over the island. That's their island now.
You know what I found weird about that situation is, in 1898, America was at war. So at the same time when Red Dead Online is taking place, America's at war. A lot of people don't realize that, but America was fighting a war with Spain. And so one of the places they were fighting was actually in Cuba, because Cuba was a Spanish colony. Unless this is the very end of the war, but I found that weird that there would be like a Cuban general in like in the Saint Denis, like the dinner party for the mayor. I found that kind of weird, considering America would be at war with them, unless it was a Cuban general that was friendly to the U.S., because there was a lot of Cubans that were on the American side during this the Spanish-American War. But yeah. I'm more excited than a middle-aged. Oh, I was sitting on the washing machine during this. Well, thank you, Tariq. Thank you for sponsoring my channel again.
Yeah.
I do appreciate it.
Alberto Professor is not a general. He's a colonel.
Oh, colonel, whatever. Well, yeah, I know that's not a general, but it's still a high rank. But he's
Au travail.
Anyway, 2 more bottles to finish producing here. Oh, Hercule, that was his name. Oh,
Yeah, his name's kind of confusing.
MK Deception, I don't know what that is, official. Okay, 1 more bottle. This is gonna finish producing any moment. Oh, Mortal Kombat. Oh, no. I played, like, you know, those games at, like, friends' houses when I was younger, but, like, no.
Yeah. Another guy on the island who was Hercules. Oh, what his name is? Name it Leon.
I am yours to command.
The trader role, oh, you would go to the post office, you get a letter from Crips, and then you go to the place to meet Crips. It should meet you in Valentine. And then you just pay 15 gold, and you got it.
You don't have to go to your camp. You don't have to go to your post office. You can go to your camp.
I guess you could go to the camp box, but I went to the post office when I did it. Let me ask you this: why are people rushing GTA 6? I don't know either. I'm not really one of those people that's crazy over GTA 6, believe it or not. Like, you know, there's other games that I have to play right now. It's like I'm not constantly going on Twitter and spamming where's GTA 6. Like, you know, some of these other people, like, it's just.
Yeah, but that because GTA Cupbear's always lied. Lied to people.
I've seen I've even seen like toxic comments like with this GTA 6 crap, and it's like people would like when people would post the Save Red Dead Online thing, and then you'd have like toxic comments respond to that. It's like, no, Red Dead Online sucks. We want GTA 6. It's like, no, it's like people want a decent Red Dead Online update. And honestly, if I had to choose, would I rather have a GTA 6 trailer right now, or would I rather have a Red Dead update? I'd rather have a Red Dead update because at least there's something for me to play right now.
Yeah, then that looks like don't believe them. Just believe a Rockstar. You gotta listen to them. And that Luke said that on a live stream like a year ago.
We have a batch ready for shipment, okay? I can trust you, I know.
Is that stick moving on its own back there? Yeah, it is.
But when I give a batch to you, I know you will guard it with your life. You will not let a little thing like a barrage of bullets get in your way, huh?
Oh, I know the map in GTA Online by, like, heart. Like, it's like, I don't even need the map, like, in GTA Online. Like, I know where I am always. Every time. Like it's I'd still rather have GPS because at least it tells me how many miles I'm from the place. But it's like I don't need the map in GTA 5. Like I know where I am. In Red Dead Redemption 2, when I play Red Dead Online, I have a general idea of where I am. But not always. Like if I'm somewhere in the countryside, I might not know the exact route that I have to take. But eventually I'll learn it all too. The map in GTA 5 is easy to remember, but the map in Red Dead Redemption 2 is more complicated. In GTA 5, you have like big landmarks, like you have towns and other stuff like that on the highway, and so you know when you're at certain places. But in Red Dead Redemption 2, because there's just so much country and stuff like that, it might be a little harder to figure out exactly where you are. What happened to Frank in the end of Mafia? Are you talking about Mafia Definitive Edition? Oh, he got whacked. Salieri killed him. He just got killed off screen. I might have to do something here. I might ride around in a circle just so that I get my daily challenge done, because it's like ride like 4,000 feet with the wagon. Oh yeah, I'd love Undead Nightmare 2 also, Kenny. Thank you for the super chat.
Hey, it kind of sucks when I have on the Red Dead Redemption 2. Undead Nightmare, Red Dead.
Still gotta drive a bit more here. Ride around one more time here, and then I should get this daily challenge done. It's a way to knock another one out. Hello from Italy. Oh, hello, Mazda. How are you, man? Okay. 2,248 here. Gotta ride a bit more here. I don't know how many wagons they expect you to drive to get that challenge done. A lot, apparently. Okay, go around one more time, and I mean, probably they are what? They can't join me anymore.
Diaz, what about him? He was fired like Frank Lopez. He was antagonist of Scarface.
What about Frank Lopez?
But Diaz, he was fired by Frank Lopez. That's what the website says.
Wait, I'm sorry. What are you saying? I didn't hear you correctly. Frank Lopez and what, Diaz?
Yeah, well, Diaz was fired by Frank Lopez.
Diaz was fired by Frank Lopez?
Yeah, the website said that. Like Wake It. By the Phantom.
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna deliver this like it is here, right now.
Stop that wagon now! Slow down.
No, thank you.
We don't need advice, Pinkerton. I'm an revenue agent. I'm in state.
We're just so close to this place, like, there's like, you know, you don't have to really waste time stopping. You could just go there.
What about the idiots? There's a part that there's Roblox does right there, like the idiots.
There we go, it's delivered. Okay. Hey, hello, Pro. I stopped watching you a while back. I thought I would just pop in. Well, my channel has changed a lot since you watched me. I'm assuming you watched me like a year ago or more. You say a while, but it's my channel has changed a lot, and I do playthroughs now, and I dress up as the characters. I'm doing Godfather right now, so Luke, you might want to check that out. Maybe you'll like some of my new content. Ultimate Spider-Man, maybe I'll play it one day.
Yeah, you shouldn't really like that Spider-Man game. It's an awesome game.
Really good, yeah.
Michael Corleone dies alone. Why? Because Vito, whenever Vito did business, he always put his family first and then business second, and Michael would put business first and his family second. That's why he died alone.
Hey, I'm gonna go head off for the night. It was great playing with you, Pro, TJ, and Pearson.
Okay, I'll see you, Tar. Take care.
Alright.
I'll see you later.
Have a good night.
Bye.
See ya.
Yeah.
Who's worse, Sonny Forelli or Dmitry Asklov? Dmitry. Dmitry, because Dimitri's is way more manipulative. Thank you, Jacob. I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Larson. Thanks, man. Why are you streaming so late? Because I wasn't able to stream earlier, and I promised to stream, so I didn't want to break my promise, because I said I would do a stream on Friday. So, let me, I haven't seen this channel in years. Well, my channel is very different than it was years ago now.
Yeah, you know, it make no sense to the contract DLC that Franklin married Tanisha. You know, like 8 years later, 8 years later.
Well, she could have had a divorce. A lot of things can happen in 8 years.
Probably.
This one will punch hard. C'est agréable. Now we wait.
What time is it there? Where I'm at, it's 2:35 a.m. right now. In the new cut of The Godfather 3, which is always to be an epilogue according to Campanella, Michael doesn't die. The death of Michael Corleone title isn't literal, but metaphorical. Oh.
And this album where I look like John Marston.
You know, I'll tell you about Michael Corleone is, when I first saw the Godfather movies, because I had no idea what was going to happen when I first saw those movies. So, like, I'm not like one of those people that knew what was going to happen before I saw the movie, but I really didn't know what was going to happen in a lot of those movies. I saw those movies when I was a kid.
Oh, Jesus.
How old was I when I watched those movies? I was, what, 12, 13 when I watched those movies? And, I played Godfather 1. I played Godfather 1. I'm trying to remember. I think I played Godfather 1 before I seen the movie. So I played Godfather 1 before I seen the first movie. Then I saw the first movie, and then I saw the second movie before I played the second game. So I saw the second movie before I played the second game. But I'll tell you something. like when I was a kid and I was watching the first movie was like easy for me to understand. The second movie was a little bit more complicated for me to understand. What I'll say about Michael Corleone is that I thought Michael Corleone was like a bad guy, but it was like when I saw The Godfather 2, I hated him. Like I absolutely hated him because of what he did to Fredo. Like, that for me was just going way too far. Like, it was just like, I absolutely despised Michael Corleone after that. Does the situation with the Uyghurs in China frustrate you? It's quite appalling to see major corporations saying nothing about it. Yeah, it's, it's horrible what's going on there. It's the Xinjiang, is it the Xinjiang province? Is that the one where it's happening? It's the western province of China. I know that, but it's horrible what's going on there. They're putting people in camps, and the a lot of the media isn't reporting on it. It's really bad. Thank you for the super chat there, Mario. The Chinese government is like one of the worst human rights violators in the world. Which side do you support, Ukraine or Russia, the professional? I think that the Russian army should get out of Ukraine. I don't think it's their land. It's not their country, and it's a completely unprovoked attack. They should get out of Ukraine. They have no business in Ukraine, and the people of Ukraine have the right to their own self-determination. $2 a.m. stream is what I needed, especially with all the bad things going on in the world that I cannot control. I should just live my life the best I can. Well, thank you, Mr. Waifu. Thank you for the super chat. Hi, I just woke up. Well, hello, Lamers. How are you, man? It's 10 a.m. here. First stream of yours since November. What is that? Is that because I stream too late for you usually?
Yeah, GT3 and Liberty City. Liberty City looks different in the 3D universe. I need to ask you something.
My horse right now.
Yeah, about Liberty City, on 3D it looks different from HD. It's nothing like.
Your Red Dead videos are so good. Thank you, Sir Legion. What were you saying, Pierston?
Yeah, about the Liberty City, on 3D it looks different.
Where Liberty City looks different? Wait, what? I'm confused.
On 3D universe. Yeah, first I played GT3, I was like, this is what Liberty City looks like in 3D.
Well, thank you for the super chat, Kumar. But you know, these are all those were all different conflicts that you're talking about. And the thing is, though, is that I'm not in support of a lot of foreign interventions in like you know, military, you know, not to get into politics, but like I don't support like a lot of like you know, these foreign interventions in like in my country's history. So I don't know what you're trying to imply with that comment there. Are you trying to imply something that like what Russia is doing in Ukraine is okay because of that? I don't know what you're implying there, but no. It's like what Russia is doing in Ukraine is not okay. So you can bring up those like conflicts in my country's history, but it's like I don't support like foreign interventions like that.
Oh.
Hey, what the hell? Save me, please! Oh my god!
Get back
Where's
here.
this person running?
No! Oh my god!
Get back here, you. Let's knock her out.
Yeah, I'm kind of late up tonight. Where are you in the dating scene right now, professional? I don't date. I don't
what's your
do
horse?
relationships really. No, I never use a survival creator.
What? I'll put this is your horse. What the? Okay, that's weird.
Would I make a lore video explaining why Ashley from The Lost and Damned is an idiot? Yes, you pronounced my name correctly in English at least. Well, thank you, Jacob. Yes, I was considering making a video on Ashley one day.
Yeah, if Ashley was never been Trevor, maybe let John wanted to get killed by Trevor in the first place.
Now, see, I don't understand your argument, Kumar. You're bringing up foreign interventions that the U.S. was involved in, and then somehow like trying to bring that back to Russia. I don't understand the whole argument there. It's what Russia is doing is not okay in Ukraine right now.
Jesus. I got Blaine. Oh, GJ4. But I just spared him. Well, I killed Playboy.
A year ago, after I played both Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode and online, I sold it. You think it's worth buying it again? Does the game have much to that much to offer? A year ago, honestly, like since like last year, there has been no content. Since you said you've played the game last year exactly, so then that means that you played the game last time around February 2021. Then correct, right? Then there was almost no content. There's almost been almost no new content added since then. There have been Call to Arms added, which I guess is, you know, you could add something new, as a survival mode, and Blood Money DLC, which basically just reuse bag missions. That's it. That's all that's been added for like a year. So that's He's barely releasing content for GTA? What are you talking about? I just put out, last week I put out a San Andreas lore video that was like over half an hour long. How long was that video that I put out in San Andreas? Let me see.
That was a Valentine's Day.
I don't know what is he talking about there? I have to look it up, how long my video was.
Which lore video was talking about?
Let's see here. It was 37 minutes long. I put out a 37-minute long video on San Andreas like last week, and I'm making another San Andreas video as we speak right now. So I don't know what you mean when you say I barely post GTA content. Those lore videos take some time to make. It's not something that I can do every day. That's why I usually upload them, you know, once. I try to do once a week. If I can't do once a week, then I'll try to do once every 2 weeks. I've been uploading more lore videos than I used to. Like, I used to upload lore videos like once a month, but now I'm trying to do it once every 2 weeks at least.
Special. Is he talking about the JJ channel, the YouTuber? What, in the YouTube?
Well, I don't know what you're implying, Kumar. But the reason other countries don't intervene militarily is because that would be World War III. But almost the entire world agrees that what Russia is doing is wrong. And I shouldn't even say Russia, I should say Russian government. Because there's plenty of people in Russia, even people that I know, that like do not agree with this. How much a day do you spend working on your YouTube channel? It depends. If it's like a day that I have off, if it's a day that I have off or I'll take kind of a break, it'll be, because I work on my channel every day. There's never really a day where I just don't do anything. If it's like a day that's kind of like a day off for me, at most, I'll maybe work like an hour or two, and that'll be like on working like on a playthrough part, you know, get the costume together, do the, you know, do the part, upload it, edit it, put in the thumbnail. That usually takes me an hour or two. If it's like, if it's another day where I'm making a lore video, I might spend like 7 hours a day on my computer, like, you know, just editing. So that's yeah, don't look at Twitter, Drift. Sometimes I don't want to have a Twitter, honestly. Like, it's sometimes, like, I've considered just deleting Twitter sometimes, but it's like, I still end up using it because Twitter is a good place for me to get the message out. So, like, when I want to talk about a topic and I just want to make, like, a post and just get other people involved, Twitter is usually a good place for that. Like, the Save Reddit Online things, Twitter was great for that. But, like, other things, like, you know, people get so crazy on Twitter, and it's like, Twitter is the only form of social media that I have. I don't even use Facebook or anything like that, but I'll say that out of all the social medias that I've seen, because my friends use Facebook and I've seen, you know, the Facebook layout and stuff like that before, I'll say that Twitter is the most toxic social media out of all of them. That's at least in my opinion. It's the most toxic one. Like, people on Twitter tweet about things they have no idea what they're talking about. They get into harassment arguments. They'll spam people. It's just they'll post insulting pictures back to people, but it's like this. Yeah, Twitter is just a mess. It's just a giant mess.
Yeah, when I post the videos on Facebook, they deny it.
You know, what I'll say about Twitter is it should be called the I don't know what I'm talking about social media. That's what it should be called. Because so many people post there on things they have no idea what they're talking about. And the thing is, though, you want to know something crazy I read about Twitter a long time ago? Because you know how there's usually more toxic comments than actually like intelligent, in good comments. You know, actually intelligent comments on Twitter. The reason that there's so many toxic comments on Twitter is because, according to statistics, the people that are really toxic on Twitter, they tend to be the people that post the most. And so only like 10% of Twitter users, or 10 or 20% of Twitter users post the vast majority of the messages, like 80% of the comments on there. So it's like, it's just a small amount of people that are posting the vast majority of comments. Because most people that go on Twitter don't even post a comment. They'll just go on there, see what people are tweeting, and they might just like a tweet and just leave. But then you have the other people who are just constantly spamming something. And the thing is, though, sometimes I don't understand it. Like, I look at some of these people, like, on Twitter, like, you know, these actors, businessmen, even, like, like politicians, and they're constantly like tweeting all the time. And like I ask myself, like, you know, how are these people able to stay on Twitter like tweeting every other hour or something? Like, you know, don't these people have something more important to do? Like, are they not worried about their job or, you know, or the economy or something like that, depending on if they're a politician or trying to pass a law or something? But instead it's just, you know, it's just I don't get it. No, not getting the politics here or anything, but it's just people say a lot of stupid things on Twitter. That's just all I'll say about that. And then people also get really pissed off on Twitter. Like, if you have any kind of disagreement with somebody on there, you will piss off, like, a bunch of other people, and then people will get offended at the smallest things, and then they'll get all angry and they spam you, and it's just a giant mess. Yeah. Even my Twitter is toxic at times. Like, I try to post, like, you know, comments about Reddit Online, and I'll have people just show up, try to start arguments with me, just telling me, like, Reddit Online sucks, and, like, you're fighting a lost cause, like, give up, don't post Save Reddit Online. I see stuff like that on my feed all the time. And then I have, like, people that follow me on Twitter, and, like, every single time I tweet, I have, like, 1 or 2 people that, like, post on every single one of my tweets, and they go, like, all you do is complain and complain and complain. And the thing is, these same people have been following me for at least 2+ years. And there was one guy I replied to once, because, you know, it's don't feed the trolls, but there was one troll that I actually replied to once, and I literally replied to him. I said to him, every single time I post something, you post something negative to me. Every single time. And it's like, you never have anything positive to say. If you don't like me so much, why are you following me and, like, replying to every single one of my tweets? You've been following me for years. And, like, the guy got all pissed about it, and he started, like, arguing with me, telling me, you're toxic to people all the time. And it's like, I'm not. What are you talking about? I don't go on people's Twitter and just insult them and stuff like that. It's just, but he just kept deflecting and deflecting. Every single time I asked him, like, you know, why are you following me if you don't like me? But instead, you know, these, and that's the problem with Twitter is people, a lot of the toxic people on Twitter, they follow people they don't like. And every single time that person posts, they'll post something negative. Every single time. It's almost like these people are on Twitter and they're just refreshing the page, waiting till that person tweets. Like, I was waiting till the professional tweets, just constantly just refreshing the page. He's going to say something about Reddit Online. I'm going to tell him that Reddit Online sucks and GTA is better. It's like, you know, it's like, I wish I was joking on this, but it's like some of those people are like that. Like, they wait till somebody tweets and they'll instantly, like, reply within the first minute. Like, it's just like, I don't know, like, what some of these people's problems are. And some of these people are so toxic that even when somebody posts something good, like something that almost everyone can agree with, there's going to be somebody that's going to be toxic in that. Like, almost always. No, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Mario. But I mean, in general, there's just really annoying people on Twitter from just all, like, you know, everywhere, you know, and the thing is, you know, politics is some of the most messiest things on Twitter. It's like politics has got to be the most toxic place on Twitter, and I never talk politics on my channel. It's just I largely stay out of it. It's you know, it's just, but I'll say, like, the only thing I'll comment on this, and people that use Twitter know what I'm talking about, the political arguments on Twitter are the worst. They're the absolute worst. Because it's like people from all sides will just be toxic to each other, and they'll just be saying dumb things to each other constantly. And what these people don't understand is that you're not going to change somebody's mind by posting a tweet to them or something like that as being a rude tweet, like a different political. You're not going to change somebody's political view by doing that. The vast majority of people have their political views, and they're going to keep those political views. They don't... Oh, my OBS was, like, almost crashed for a moment there. But, you know, that's what I'll say, is that not everyone is going to have the same views. Let me see, where am I going to... I'll go to my camp right now, see what that said. But not everyone's going to have the same views. People should just learn to get along and just understand that you're not going to change somebody's, you know, views with that. But what I'll tell you is,
You know, I don't know why I didn't start this business years ago.
The people, do you know how people change their political views? Do you know how they do that? They don't do that by some argument on Twitter. That's not how people change their political views. They don't even do it through the media. The way people change their political views, they change on their own over time. It's over time, people will just change their views. Like, they'll start thinking differently about issues, and that's, you know, how people change their politics over time. They don't change their politics because somebody is just stemming them on Twitter, but that's just the way it is.
Okay.
Start a
apparently
resupply
my
here.
contact has some more goods to trade. If we can
Can everyone
hunt and
still
bring
hear
him
me
some
good?
birds. I know.
Yes.
Don't ask me what he wants
Yeah.
it for.
Oh,
Best
is there
just to
lag?
keep him
Did everyone
happy
hear me
out
before
and-
good on everything
mean,
I said? But yeah, that's just, you know,
sure
and I'm sorry to talk about this, because that's a big rule for me, is I don't talk politics, ever. Never, ever. Because this is just a gaming channel, and quite frankly, what I'll say about this is, if you want to know my personal opinion on this subject in relation to this, and I'm talking about all politics in general, not just specifically choosing one side, but
Prayers at the same location.
what I'll say is that one thing that I really don't like personally that I see on Twitter, and not just on Twitter, but things that I just see in social media in general. One thing that I really don't like is when I see celebrities online, and those celebrities will say, like, I believe this, so then therefore you should vote this way. And I really, really do not like that, because the way that I see that personally, that's like the elites basically saying, like, oh, I'm rich, I'm a celebrity, you should therefore listen to me because my opinion is somehow more important, blah, 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 this. That's really what I don't like. It's fine, it's fine if a celebrity has, like, a political view. I'm not saying that's wrong or anything. But what I don't like is I don't like when a celebrity tries to use their fame to try to basically push a specific political agenda. I don't care what, you know, politics it is. I don't like it on all sides. So that's just what I generally don't like. And I'll tell you, as I am an entertainer. That's what I do. I entertain people on YouTube. You know, I do playthroughs for people. I try to, you know, keep everyone happy and, you know, keep my community united and just, you know, do videos people enjoy, in general, everyone. I don't have any kind of right, really, as an entertainer, to try to push some kind of political opinion on people, and, you know, and why would I even? You know, that's not my job, and that's not for me to do. I'm just an entertainer, that's it. You know, I don't have expertise in any kind of political matter or anything like that. But the way these actors act, you know, on Twitter and stuff like that is like, oh, I'm a singer or I'm an actor, therefore my political opinion is more important than yours, or blah, 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 this. That's just what that's just a rule I don't like. Was everybody able to hear me before on what I said? Let me get this Eastern Wild Turkey. How far is this? Most celebrities, YouTubers, anyone you can think of on Twitter is a prime example of the quote, never meet your heroes. You're not like them at all. Oh, never meet your heroes. You're not like them at all. Well, thank you, Mr. Waifu. Wait, did everyone hear what I said before, or was my audio cutting out? Was there something wrong with it? Because everyone heard what I said about Twitter and celebrities and all this other stuff, but that's just, you know, what I was saying about that, is I just personally get pissed off when I see, like, celebrities on Twitter saying that because they're rich and because they're famous, they believe that somehow their political opinions are more important on certain issues than other people.
Yeah, I think I know
just
where
don't like that.
Let's go Horseshoe Overlook.
Hunt an Eastern Wild Turkey. Okay, we'll find one here. But yeah, that's enough of me talking about, like, Twitter. It's just why I tend to stay away from Twitter. And the thing is, though, is I don't even look up politics on Twitter. I don't. But I constantly have, like, politics come up for me whenever I log into Twitter. And so I just hate seeing that, and I just hate when I just I see, like, stuff like celebrities also just posting stupid messages all the time.
That's the demand, like,
and that's what I've always, you know,
Chicago.
Try to find this wild turkey here, but that's what I've always told people is that, you know, I don't care what you believe in politically, but
I found a turkey.
Okay, if you could bring it back to camp. I don't care what you believe politically. I don't. But what I'll say is, if you believe in something, you know, you have specific values or something like that, whatever they may be, you know, left or right, you know, I don't care. whatever it is, you know, make sure that you believe in your political viewpoints and you believe in your views because it's your own views. Not because some celebrity told you to think a certain way, not because the media told you to think a certain way, but it's because you believe that personally. Make sure that's that, because it concerns me when I see so many young Americans that just they follow these celebrities and they will follow them word for word. Even when these celebrities tweet the dumbest thing ever, like the stupidest thing ever, you will have a bunch of fanboys that will come and defend that celebrity no matter what, even if they're totally wrong on what they said. So that's just what concerns me. So this, you know, not gonna really talk about this subject anymore. I'm just a gaming channel. I'm just an entertainer. That's all I am. But you know, just make sure you never have like some dumb celebrity or, you know, some stupid media try to influence you, because the media will tell you that they're not biased, but they are very biased. Almost all the media has some bias to it. If you want to watch unbiased media, watch local news. Local news, you know, in your local area. Usually local news is the most unbiased that you can see. I know you like most kinds of music, but what do you think of punk music? Oh, and you made a super chat earlier, Jacob. I'm sorry for not seeing your other super chat. I apologize. But what I'll say is, I honestly, I'm not really a music guy, but like a punk music, isn't that like heavy metal? I might sound stupid by saying that. It's like a harder form of rock, right? That's what punk music is? It's like a harder form of rock? I don't know. But what
I
else?
don't know about punk music.
What I'll say about this is I listen to every music. I listen to rap, rock, country, classical, there's jazz. There's really not any kind of music that I don't listen to. I'll listen to pretty much everything. The only kind of music that I don't like is I don't like the type of music that constantly is dropping F-bombs or cursing in it. You know, that's the type of music that I don't like. But I'll listen to pretty much everything. It doesn't really matter to me. I have the Black Arabian Horse. Oh, I don't know, I don't know now, now, Zad, it's just like that. It's like, some people unfortunately can't, some people cannot super chat. I don't know why that's, but, Pro, you should probably start streaming Fallout 76. At least getting the support it deserves. Red Dead is dead. Well, dead. Maybe one day I could start it. Fallout 76 is getting a map expansion, so it's getting the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So that's I might consider doing it on the stream when the map expansion comes out, maybe. Because Fallout 76 is not the game it used to be. It's actually in a much better state now, so many years later. They actually did fix a lot of the stuff.
I got that there's no god mode glitchers in this game.
Wait, what's wrong?
There's no god mode glitchers in this game.
Oh, thank you, Sanchez, for the super chat earlier. And thank you also, Naren. And thank you, Mr. Waifu. Twitter is Lily GT Online in social media form. Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah, well, what was that about god mode glitchers? There's none in this game, I believe. I'm pretty sure.
There is people every.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, about the god mode glitches. We can't kill them. We can't do it.
Alright, Pro, I'm checking out for the night. Well, morning, LOL. Keep up the good work. Thank you, gamer. Thanks, man.
But Vector on the Saints Row, I got surprised. He survived with one bullet.
Oh, it's like 3 AM for me, but it's fine. I usually go to bed pretty late anyways. Oh, I only have like I think 3 horses. I don't really need other horses. I mean, maybe I'll buy other horses because I have so much money, but I don't really need other horses.
I have 10 actually.
Yeah, you made that video about the misleading part of the intro.
I wonder if there's anything here. Oh, yep. It's here.
Oh, it's fine.
My favorite type of music, 1970s, 80s pop and its variations, new wave, power ballads, classical rock, soul, funk, disco. And you see, Mario, this is how bad I am at music, because I don't even know like half of those styles. Like I don't know what new wave is or ballads, or I don't even know what soul is. So that's like I might be like you know, I might be kind of an idiot when it comes to music, but I don't know many genres of music or what they are really.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I found a panther, a cougar.
Respect for that you commented on Cat's video. Thank you, man.
I've had a cougar. Want to take it to camp?
Sure. I mean, if you want to take it to your camp, you're more than welcome to also.
That's okay. I've got all light down. I got 100 goods to sell.
Wave 103. Oh, okay. Pro, are you worried for your home country? Are you talking about, are you talking about Poland? Poland isn't, my home country is America. My parents' country is Poland, but it's, well, that's where they were from. But it's, you know, my parents, in regards to, the situation that's going on right now, is, from what I've heard, and this is from, you know, the family that I do have in Poland, like cousins, because I don't have a big family, I actually have a very small family, but the family that I've heard from in Poland, they are very concerned by what's going on in Ukraine, but they're not concerned that the war is going to come into Poland, because Poland is part of NATO, but they still are concerned about the they are concerned about what's going on in Ukraine.
Yeah, I got random.
Punk is more a simplistic and political form of rock music. Heavy metal is more complex and more about showmanship. Guitar solos are very prominent in heavy metal. There is no guitar solos in punk. Oh, okay, Jacob. My go-to guns for free mode. Bolt action rifle. I usually use this, and I usually have like a sniper rifle with me, usually Carcano. If I go into PvP, I'll be running usually the Litchfield and the Springfield. I know this is a very weird class that I would run, Springfield and Litchfield. This is a class most no one uses, but I like the Springfield because it does so much damage. That's why I like it. And so I aim for body shots. Litchfield also, it's the most damaging repeater. And for pistols, I'll usually run a Navy revolver or the Lamad when I run into PvP. I don't use pistols really much against NPCs. I usually use the bolt-action rifles. The rifles more in missions. I'm not really a pistols guy. I'm more of a rifle guy, personally. Some of the fighting has occurred near Chernobyl as well, from what I've heard. It hasn't occurred near Chernobyl. It's also occurred in Chernobyl. The Russian military has actually taken over Chernobyl, and now there's reports that that there's radiation leaking from the area now. And what a lot of people don't realize is there's like that one dome is holding, because Chernobyl is still leaking radiation. It's just that big dome is holding it together, so it's preventing it from getting out. But that dome is the only thing that's keeping the radiation from getting out. So that's what's kind of scary about that. But that Chernobyl is still burning. It's just that big dome shield. I don't know what it's called. That's that's around it that keeps it from getting out. I used to run 2 show fields and the same long arms as you in story mode, but now I keep 2 show fields and a bolt action repeating shotgun. Okay. What emulator do I use for the Godfather? For Godfather, I use, I'll tell you right now the emulator that I use, and I'll write it in chat also, so people can see it. My friend helped me set it up the other day, because I'm terrible with, like, stuff like this. But, my best friend helped me set up the emulator here. Hang on one second. Let me just, I have way too many dumb pop-ups. Okay. Oh my god, I have so many pop-ups. Okay, I use for Godfather, I'm playing RPCS3. That is the emulator that I'm using for the Godfather. That's what I'm playing for the Godfather. RPCS3. So I just wrote it in chat. RPCS3. Just look that up, emulator. That's what I'm running for Godfather on. The sarcophagus. Oh, and the new one is the safe confinement. Okay. Thanks for responding to my questions. No problem, Seagull. Is Ricardo Diaz a cartel boss? Yeah, I guess he is. He runs his own cartel, and yeah, he is. Tommy Versetti is not a cartel boss because it's
No, he's not. He's
cartel
Italian.
focuses primarily on drugs. The bulk of Tommy's money does not come from drugs.
Tommy, he does drugs and extortion.
Yeah,
Like
Tommy is like kind of like the best way that I would, if I was to describe Tommy's gang as anything, I would describe it as the American Mafia. That's what I would describe Tommy's gang as. And notice I said American Mafia, not Italian Mafia, because even though Tommy originally was in the Italian Mafia, American Italian Mafia, he's his Mafia is an American Mafia. Basically, his Mafia is like everyone, like it's all nationalities are in his Mafia.
Yeah,
so it's more than just a gang. It's like it's actually organized. So, but it is it's like all different nationalities that are in his gang. Or his Mafia.
He's not American.
What?
Tommy? He's not American.
Yeah,
but...
Tommy's an Italian American, but it's his gang is like American Mafia, like kind of. I would think of Tommy's gang as like the old like American Mafia from like the 1920s, because the Mafia that was in the 1920s wasn't all Italian. That's what people think. A lot of the Mafia today we see as like mostly Italian. Most of the organized crime that we see in movies and stuff like that, like the big gangs, are either Russian Mafia or Italian Mafia. But like back in the 1920s, like a lot of the Mafia, they were like all different people were in the Mafia, like German Americans, Polish Americans, Irish Americans. Like it wasn't like the whole made man thing didn't happen like until later on. You had a lot of gangsters that were coming from like Sicily, and so they started this whole thing where it was just you had to be of Sicilian descent, and then eventually I think it was just Italians. But that's a lot of it is.
Yeah, about Vic. Hey, he's not African. He's a Dominican American. So is Lance.
Vic Vance was Dominican American, and so was Lance.
Yes. That's why he's found Spanish on Vice City. Yeah, I found an animal bigger than an elk, like a moose.
Why do you think Rockstar won't release a next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2 expanded and enhanced? I don't know. If anything, Red Dead Redemption 2 deserved an expanded and enhanced, because it came out just 2 years before the PS5. Why is GTA 5 getting one? I don't know.
Yeah,
this is my first stream
why.
where I've been on while it's still going. Well, thank you, Jacob, for staying here for some time. Pro, what's your opinion on EA blames Halo Infinite for Battlefield 2042's failure? I was thinking about making a video about this, but I never got around to it. It's so stupid. It's, you know, I think, and also, I'll tell you guys something. One thing that I think really hurt Battlefield 2042 another thing that really hurt it was, I think, no campaign. Like, that's something that not a lot of people... I noticed a lot of people aren't talking about that. Like, they're not talking about that there's no campaign, but I think that that's one thing that hasn't hurt the game. That's hurt the game a lot. Because you have, like... You're releasing this online game that's broken. And if the online is broken, you can't play anything else. So there's really nothing else to do. If they had released a decent story campaign, like, and actually made it, like, decently long... And, like, I know most shooter campaigns aren't long, but if they made it, like, you know, 8-9 hours long, that's decent for a shooter these days. So if that shooter was, like, 9 hours campaign, I think that would have helped with the review scores, and I think that would have at least helped people play something else in the meantime. But it was just, you know, and I remember, like, Battlefield 3 had the campaign. Remember, anybody that played Battlefield 3 remembers, Battlefield 3 had a decently long campaign in it, and then it had also the co-op missions. So it had more story missions in the co-op that was in Battlefield 3. And so I remember you had the mission where you were in the helicopter in Battlefield 3 and you were securing, like, that valley from the terrorists. And then you had that co-op mission where you were, like, there was one person that was on the ground, and there was, like, another person that was a sniper, and he was, like, trying to stop the terrorists in Paris. It was like that. I remember that was, like, I have Battlefield 2042. I haven't played Battlefield 2042 in weeks though. Weeks. What? He just contradicted himself. He said next time will be your last time, and then he started shooting at me. Well, he didn't even give me a next time. So that was just.
Oh crap!
That was rude of him.
When you got here now?
But what is it about 2042? I'll tell you guys something. I started playing a war game though, in the same time that 2042 came out. And the war game that I started playing right around the same time that 2042 came out, I've been enjoying it so much more than 2042. Do you know what war game I've been enjoying so much more than 2042? It's a new game too, or at least it's fairly new, at least on console. Hell Let Loose. If anybody knows what Hell Let Loose is, it came out on PS5 in October. It was part of PlayStation Plus. I've been enjoying Hell Let Loose so much. Like, Hell Let Loose is probably my favorite World War II multiplayer game. Like, it is so good. I really like Hell Let Loose. It doesn't have a single player, unfortunately, but the online is just so good in Hell Let Loose. Like, it's so good, it's so well done, and I really like it. So Hell Let Loose is really good. Check out Hell Let Loose if anybody has the chance. It's on PS5. It's only on PS5, so it's not on PS4. It's also on PC. I think it's on Xbox also, Xbox Series X. But it's really good. It's very realistic, and I really like the maps in that. I like the classes.
Yeah, I got one of them for punching the guy with the gun.
Hell Let Loose, let me look it up how much it is right now. It's $40 right now, so $39.99. I like it, but I'll tell people though, Hell Let Loose is nothing like Call of Duty, so don't think that. Hell Let Loose is very realistic. It's like one bullet to the chest, you're dead in Hell Let Loose. So it's very realistic. The tank driving is very realistic. All manual gears. It requires 3 people to operate a tank: a driver, a gunner, and a commander. I like the snipers in Hell Let Loose a lot, because sniper teams are squads of 2, where there's a sniper and a spotter, and the spotter will actually mark targets for the sniper, because the spotter's scope. The spotter can actually see, like, targets at a much farther distance. Let me drop my phone over here. But that's what I like about Hell Let Loose, is like the classes are just so in depth and they're so cool. It's a really good World War II game, and I really do enjoy it. That one. Okay. Would I consider doing a playthrough of Yakuza? Oh yeah, I would do that one day. I don't know when, because I'll have to figure it out when I'll do it. But I would be open to doing it. Have you played Enlisted? I have played Enlisted. But about Enlisted is, I don't like how Enlisted uses like a lot of bots. Like I want like I'd rather play against people than bots. So that's what I didn't like about Enlisted. Punch Al-Assad, punch Akayev, punch Shepard, punch Makarov, punch Dragovich, punch Kravchenko, punch Menendez, punch Barkov, punch Adler, yes or no? Yeah, punch everyone. Do you like the Arma games? I've never really been into them, no. I do, I have DayZ on PS4, but I never really played it that much. But, DayZ sucks when you're playing by yourself. It's much better when you play with friends. Okay. I'm gonna go into game chat here, guys, and play a little bit of poker. Okay?
Yeah, I'm about to sell, but after that, I'm going to get off now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll probably go to sleep then.
Okay, I'll see you guys there then. Let me play some poker here. Public buy-in. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna try to do much better than I did last time. Last time when I played poker was a disaster. Yeah, I'll play the Assassin's Creed games one day. Are you gonna show your cosplay collection? Yes, I will, Red Eye. I will show my outfits in a separate video one day. But I will have I'm gonna have a video separately for like all the GTA outfits. So like all the GTA games that I played, I dress up as all the characters. But I'll have like I'll show my Nico cosplay, Johnny, Luis, Tommy Vercetti, Claude, CJ, Tony Cipriani, Vic Vance. I'll show all the cosplays because I still have GTA 5 coming up. That's one playthrough I haven't done yet, and so I gotta try to have to make the outfits for all the characters on that too. Somebody has a flush, I guarantee it. There's just all spades, 4 spades. Yeah, somebody has a flush. I guarantee it on these cards. How will you get around to cosplaying when you're doing the GTA 5 playthrough? I'll have a generic outfit for the 3 characters, and I'll have unique outfits along the way too.
Can you believe this? Went to the shop looking for a new rifle, and there's hardly a gun that costs less than 2 weeks' wages. The nerve! I'll be damned.
Yup, look, I called it flush. What about when you change characters in the game, though? I'll just wear whatever I'm having. I'm not gonna, like, change my outfit every single time I character swap. That'll be kind of crazy. Have you been watching, like, my playthroughs, by the way, Mario? Like, Godfather and stuff like that? Diamonds. Okay, maybe I'll have a flush here. No, you don't have to apologize. I was just curious whether you saw some of those videos. Okay. I have 3 diamonds. I really hope that I can get a 4th diamond here. I need 2 more diamonds. Oh, I'm definitely not gonna get a flush now. Yeah, these cards aren't good. Why would Michael Corleone have all the Dons killed? Well, the thing is, though, is that what I'll say is that all of the other Dons, the reason Michael Corleone had the other Dons killed besides Barzini, and I think in the book he only has Barzini and Tatalia killed, but in the movie everyone dies. But the reason he has all the other Dons killed is because it's only a matter of time before they come after him, and also on top of that, because all the families were plotting to get rid of the Corleones, and also the same time that Sonny, when Michael Corleone was in Sicily and Sonny was fighting the wars, the Corleones were 4 against 1, so it was 4 families versus just them, and so all the other the Tatalias were the aggressors. They were the aggressors, them and the Barzinis. and yet the Strachis and the Cunios decided to help them. So it was the Tatalias that came in. They tried to have Don Corleone killed because he wouldn't accept their stupid drug deal, and so they were the ones who had provoked this whole thing. And when Vito Corleone says that he promised not to start a war, he promised, not Michael. So Vito didn't really break his word when he said that. So, and also, that whole thing with Sollozzo, that was a plot to take down the Corleones. Like, because the Corleones lose either way. If Vito was to take Sollozzo's deal, he would have sacrificed his police protection and his political protection for Sollozzo, and then on top of that, Don Corleone would have lost influence. The police would have been more looking into him because the reason Don Corleone got away with a lot of what he did was because he was mostly into gambling. He wasn't into drugs. You know, it's easier for corrupt cops to ignore gambling than drugs. But it's, that's why Don Corleone got away with all the gambling, businesses that he ran, the rackets. But if he was into drugs, they'd go after him, and so he was absolutely right. Don Corleone was a smart man. So that if he took the deal, he would lose political protection and police protection. The other families would have an advantage over them. But if he didn't take the deal, they tried to have him killed. And so it was a plot to get rid of the Corleones. So they all deserved it. All the other families, I think, deserved it. I think the Strachis and the Cunios deserved it too. Are you doing any other SOCOM games? Oh, you've seen my SOCOM 1 playthrough, Kenny. Yes. This year, I promise, I'll do the other SOCOM games. It's been a year since I did SOCOM 1, so I might do the next SOCOM game exactly a year after. 6 and 8. Nah, folding here. Nothing good. Yeah, I heard about that. Marlon Brando's last voice appearance was in The Godfather, the game. One of them probably has an ace. Dane Vogel and Jimmy from Scarface are the same voice actor. Jimmy from Scarface. I'm trying to think. The creepy drug dealer? That's the same guy who played as Dane Vogel, Jimmy the drug dealer? Okay, that's weird. Johnny Gadden, the manager of the fast food place, also the same voice actor. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Man, that drug dealer in the Scarface game was so creepy. Professional, what GTA city would you want to live in and why? I don't know. Maybe Las Venturas? Las Venturas seems like the most peaceful city out of all of them. I mean, the only problem with Las Venturas is it has the mafia, but it doesn't have, like, wars going on, gang wars going on in the streets. So it's like Vice City and like Los Santos or war zones. So Las Venturas, I would say, and yeah, and San Fierro's also has a lot of gangs. So it's just, I'd say Las Venturas is probably the most safest city out of all the GTA cities. 7 and 8. No, I'm folding. I'm not risking this. Did they seriously all just go all in? He went in with 2 and 3. Oh man. King and a 4. He went in with good cards. The Godfather, I've always preferred Jacob. Oh, look at that. An ace and a 3. Yep, he's got it. He just won a lot of money. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mario, I know exactly what you're talking about, that. Oh yeah, I've played Kane and Lynch. I love the Kane and Lynch games. Those were great games.
Hey, partner. How's everything going? I've seen better days, I tell you.
Here we go. Now I can do something. I don't know why people hated Kane and Lynch 2 so much. I thought Kane and Lynch 2 was actually a pretty good game. My only complaint with Kane and Lynch 2 is that it was way too short. That's what I didn't like about it. Sometimes the enemies would lag, but other than that, I thought it was a great game. Okay, yeah. Look at this. Okay. Folding on 50 cents there, okay. Okay, he wants to do this, I'll do it too then. Let's see if I can take the pot on this. I have really good cards right now. Oh, are you leaving? Where are you going, buddy? Okay. Yeah. There we go. Mine there. I'm 27. What's your favorite lines characters say when they get busted in the GTA series? Oh, I can't really think of any at the top of my head right now. It's kind of crazy how you haven't streamed GTA Online in almost 2 years. Not true. I streamed GTA Online, what was it, last time I streamed GTA Online was, I think, like, July or August. So I've been streaming it some time, but I just don't... I'm just not into it as much as I used to be anymore, and it's like, I've done all the activities so many times on it. I'd like to focus my channel mostly on Red Dead content now. Red Dead content and other games. Playthroughs that I do. I still play a lot of crime games that people on my channel that like GTA would love. So I know some of this, a lot of the games that I play, a lot of my audience really likes those same games. Like people really liked it when I played Godfather. They really liked it when I played Sleeping Dogs, and they really liked it when I played Saints Row. Okay, if I just get an ace or a queen, I'm gonna win. Come on, come on, come on, please. Ace hides spade flush, what? Damn. Okay, well, I'm still positive. No, I haven't watched that, Mr. Green. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Overwatch missions, when Sniper Elite 5 comes out, but I just don't know who I'm gonna do it with. But, what's gonna be a little hard for me is trying to make Carl's outfit in Sniper Elite, because when I play Sniper Elite, I'm gonna dress up as Carl. Oh no, screw that, I'm not betting 5 on that. Everyone's gonna fold. Oh, well, it's gonna be probably their loss. Why is he going with $5 in on those cards? 10 and a 7? Unless he's trying to get a flush. Oh yeah, he's not gonna get a flush. Oh, maybe I'll play Warriors one day. Yeah, one of my friends plays the Earth Defense, series. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see just some kind of game in the 1920s. You know, the closest was Empire of Sin, but that was a strategy game. I'd like to see, like, an actual third-person open-world game in the 1920s. Like a gangster game. Okay, here we go. And if I get a flush on this, I'm gonna definitely win with these cards.
Business is good. The more people moving here, the better it gets.
Seven and A. Okay.
Did you hear? That boy Joshua got some poor girl from Saint Denis expecting a child.
Wait, it ain't the first time.
Yep.
Nah, damn, I'm not gonna get a flush at this rate. Really hope I get that ace or the 2. Ace or the 7. Damn, nothing there. Come on.
How are things? Full belly and empty dick. Oh, good.
Damn. Decent cards, but there's nothing matching.
Heard gunshots last night. Screaming too. Ladies screaming.
Time to fold.
How's everything with you? I've seen better days up there.
He went in with those cards? Oh. My episode in Enhance? I feel like the episode in Enhance is gonna have some annoying glitches in it.
Well, ain't that something?
Okay, let's see if I can get another really good hand here.
They say Gabe's been out robbing again.
Yeah, I've heard.
Well then,
A lot of people are gonna fold now. $5 he's going in with. Ooh. Which is better, GTA 4 or Sleeping Dogs? I don't think you can really compare them. I think they're both great games, and I think they both deserve love and attention. No, this is poker.
Similar shit, different day.
And Patrick, Packy, are you gonna check out my SOCOM playthrough when I do another SOCOM game this year? Because I'm gonna do the other ones. I know you liked when I played SOCOM 1.
The wife gave me an ear.
What vehicles do you hate having to drive in the GTA series? The post op is the worst vehicle to drive in the GTA series.
The old McAllister let me die in the street. Nobody did nothing. What in the world is happening at this place?
Can you upload GTA 5? I mean, when the next update comes out. I mean, or actually, I'm gonna upload GTA 5 probably in 2 weeks when the episode Enhanced comes out. That I'll probably do then. Bro, today I saw someone tear their biceps at the gym. It was scary because the dude was screaming in pain. Oh man, that's horrible. I go to the gym a lot myself. I go every other day to the gym, and then every other day besides that I swim. So I've been I mean I've built much more muscles than I had in the past, and but I can't imagine like it's like tearing biceps. So that would be horrible. He was probably trying to lift too much. He was probably trying to lift too much. Well, I'm folding with these cards again. He's gonna fold. Yep, called it. I don't know, the bag missions are still not back in GTA, right? I haven't played GTA Online in some time, but anyone that's played recently, there's still no bag missions for the MC missions, right? They're still gone? Like, no more bag sell missions, right? That's all gone still? Is that her Strauss playing where? Well, I don't think any of them really look like Strauss. They're still gone, wow.
That's how it is. Hey, there's this one place in San Denis. Whew, best food I ever ate. Huh?
I hate what Rockstar did to Johnny in the Lost. That was pure BS. Yep, it was Jacob. And it was stupid. It shouldn't have happened like that. The Lost MC were not that easy to take down.
Oh well.
Maybe I'll play the story again. Yeah, one day. Okay, I'm going those $2 on this one now.
This place sure is changing.
He's gonna fold. Oh no, he's going in. Okay. Now some people are gonna fold. Oh, this is getting interesting now. Look at the pot. Yeah. I really hope there's no aces. If there's no aces and I get a queen or a jack, I'm gonna... Or me, a queen. Ah, damn. What terrible luck. I had good cards, too. I'm doing good, Iceman. How are you? Happy Saturday. Okay, I really want to win a hand against these guys. Another one. Damn, 2 and 9. Terrible cards.
They say Game's been out robbing again. Yeah, I heard. Yep.
I used to do powerlifting, and there were so many torn biceps and the lat tears from ego lifters at the gym. One guy tried bicep curling 60, oh man, 120 pounds. Of course, he lost grip and his bicep went purple. Oh man. Yeah. No, I'm folding on these cards. Even if I get decent cards, but the community cards suck.
Some fellas rode through. One idiot was shooting all over the place. I don't know what is happening to this place. Took a big loss over the boat. I had to leave my damn pocket watch. Yeah, that's the way of it.
Johnny K deserved much better. Screw Ashley. Yeah, that was, Ashley was just caused him a lot of problems. It's just sad what they did to him. Yeah, and that really is the trick to building muscle, Scrap there, is, and it works. I know it works because I do it. I'll tell you, is, the best way to build muscle is, like, I have all these clickbait, like, videos that come up with, like, these crazy exercises that people do, but, like, you don't need to do all these crazy exercises to just build muscle. The easiest and most simple way to build muscle is just find out what the max that you can lift is. Not like to the point where you're gonna hurt yourself, but like you know, a good amount that you're gonna get tired and exhausted. Like you're gonna really push yourself without hurting yourself. Find out what that weight is, and then keep doing that. Do that for like a few weeks, and then eventually after working out with that, you're gonna get a little stronger. Then just increase the weight a little bit more, and then just do that same weight for like a few more weeks. And then when you feel a little bit more stronger, increase the weight more. So that's all you basically gotta do, is just lift, you know, do it routinely, don't try to ruin your schedule or anything, and then when you feel more confident, lift a little bit more, but don't really push yourself to the point you're gonna hurt yourself. And then you're gonna build muscle. So like, you know, just find out what the max that you can lift is, keep doing it, and then eventually you get stronger, and you do it again. You know, you go up a weight. That's all you gotta do, really. Yeah, I'm glad they let you kill Rocco in GTA 5. That's the advice that my friend gave me, and it worked really well for me. So, like, I'll tell you guys something. When I started benching dumbbells, right? and so I would just bench the dumbbells. And so what I did was I started benching with 20 dumbbells, so 20 in one hand, 20 in the other, so 40 pounds. I know that's kind of pathetic, but that's what I started on, like, you know, how long ago? Like 8 months ago, maybe. And so I kept doing that, and I kept pushing myself, and then I went up to 25-pound dumbbells on each hand. 50 pounds. Then I went up to 30-pound dumbbells. Then I went to 35-pound dumbbells, to 40-pound dumbbells, 45, and now I'm 50. So yes, I can bench 2 50-pound dumbbells. I know people might find it hard to believe 100, you know, dumbbells, you know, 50 in each hand, but I can do it. I can. I know people find that hard to believe me, but I can. And so that's just me working out, and that shows you that you don't need to be big to be strong. Like, some people think that, like, big necessarily means strong, but, like, you might be slim, but if you work out a decent amount, you could get pretty strong. And you don't even need to look big to be strong. So that's just, I'm not even saying I'm strong, but I'm in a much better, like, state than what I was, like, it's, like 8 months ago. I've really greatly improved, a lot. Maybe I'll actually win something here. Oh, I do push-ups every day. Every day when I wake up, I do, how many push-ups do I do? 30, 90? I do 105 push-ups every day. Not at once, but I do 3 sets of 35 push-ups every morning when I wake up. And I've kept that routine for, you know, a few months. I started out doing 25 push-ups every morning, then I had 30, and now I do 35. And so, that's helped me out. Okay, hopefully here I get actually something good. Everyone's going... He's got a pair there. Jack. Let's see, hopefully I get it, please. Damn, not even one pair? Like, it's like, come on. Like, I can't even get one pair. Like, I'm just having such terrible luck. When's the last time I had a pair in these cards? It's cars are only something that rich people had in the 1890s, and they would not be suitable for the countryside. If you try to take those cars out in the Wild West, they would fail. Yeah, Rockstar doesn't care. Okay, I'm only playing against 2 people here. That's all his money left. No, not going in with that. GTA 4 or GTA San Andreas? I think San Andreas is the better map, but I think GTA 4 has the better story. Jacob, thank you for the super chat, man. Hi, Pro. Keep up the great work. Sadly, I'm unable to watch these streams as I live live as I'm in the UK. Well, I do my streams earlier than this, Ripper. But it's thank you for the super chat. But it's just I just started today. I did it kind of late because I wasn't able to stream earlier. 1,000 push-ups a day? That's insane. I don't even know how that's possible. Wow. Oh.
All right then. Sounds like I heard what you heard. So it goes.
Not even one pair. Not even one again. Not even one pair again, man. That's.
I watched two fellas line up for a duel.
I better get some good cards now, because this is ridiculous.
That's what he shot. Kinda took the wind out of their sails.
How to make money efficiently in Reddit Online. Look up my video, Reddit Online Ultimate Beginner's Guide. It's like a 30-minute video, but that video will explain everything in detail, because it's like a step-by-step thing. It'll help you out so much. Oh no, I'd be terrible at giving workout advice. I just know the basics, but I would be terrible for giving advice on working out. You don't want to listen to me. I just know to build muscle, you gotta do, you know, as much as you can, like, without hurting yourself, and then, you know, increase the weight over time. That's the best way to build muscle.
Went to the shop looking for a new rifle, and there's hardly a gun that costs less than 2 weeks' wages. A nerve.
No, I never played that Mr. Super Snitch. Did I ever encounter a Karen in retail? Oh yeah, plenty.
Well, that's just the well-natured things, I guess.
I have one pair. At least there's that.
What is this place coming to?
Somebody might have a straight, though. That's the only thing that concerns me. There we go. Thank you. Take that. Well, you're lucky. There's a lot of, like, toxic servers in GTA Online. Oh yeah, Warhawk was a really fun game. I remember that game too.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, I'll probably play GTA 5 when Expanded and Enhanced comes out in like 2 weeks. Here we go. Thank you, Jacob. What would be the first country you would visit after COVID ends? Oh, I would like to, I'd like to visit, Japan. I'd like to really see Hokkaido. This guy's dressed up like a pilgrim. Or a Puritan, I should say. Ace High Straight. Ace High Straight, damn. When is the Hitman Freelancer coming out? I'm playing against other players. As long as he doesn't have a flush or a queen, I'm good. Oh, what? No, blackjack is not online. I've seen the orbital cannon go off a lot.
I'm not one to gossip, but I hear Grover's been sleeping next to his pig again. Ain't the first time. Oh, just trying to keep my head above water. That's how it goes.
Okay, let's see. Okay. This is finally going to be my hand.
Screaming too. Ladies screaming. What's happened to this place?
New batch of shine just came down. Yeah, I heard.
He's got to make a decision soon. Okay.
Well, well. I know.
My favorite type of food, sushi.
Alright then.
Ah, come on, dude, don't fold.
How you been keeping?
Ugh.
Oh, fine. Just fine.
Good, good.
Had a good hand there. What you gonna do when Capitale runs wild? What, Kenny? I don't know what you mean. Most ridiculous glitches I've seen in the game. I'd have to think.
Heard they found a man hanged himself in his room at the inn. How about that?
The most annoying glitch that I've seen recently is one in Vanguard, Call of Duty Vanguard, where you're stuck in the loading screen for some time. It's like you won't even be able to find a match. You're just constantly searching and searching.
Near got sick drinking that shine Earl brought up.
Oh, okay, Jacob. Well, thank you for all the super chats today. Oh yeah, CJ flying across. Yeah, I just completely forgot about the definitive edition disaster. Yeah, you saw that video. That was the that was ridiculous. And if I get one more club card, I'll also have a
Waiting on the rain.
If I get one more club card, then I will have I'll have flush too. That's what he went in with.
They say gangs been out robbing him.
6 high straight. Oh my god. Okay, I give up. That's oh my god. I got beaten by a guy that looks like he's from the Salem witch trials. It's like I'm gonna like I'm gonna take a break from poker here. That was a disaster. I had no good cards. I finally had something good, and then that. Well, I guess I'm gonna be ending the stream here, but I'll still stick around for a few minutes and answer any questions people might have. If you guys have any questions, though, feel free to ask me. And if you guys did enjoy the stream, though, please do drop a like if you guys enjoyed the stream. Because it does help the channel out. I'd never seen that movie. I have no idea, Mario. Is that an expensive hat? It wasn't cheap, but I wouldn't say it's expensive either.
Sheriff should start charging a rental fee. The amount of times he's got no goods in those cells. Goodness gracious.
How are things with you?
Yeah, CJ went flying, and that was just a terrible glitch. Well, at least it entertained people on the video, but still, it was annoying. I wasn't able to fully enjoy the San Andreas Definitive Edition because of all the stupid glitches in it. I have to see that video, then I am in need of a laugh. If you want to see the video, Garen, go on my channel and look up my San Andreas playlist. Like, it's San Andreas Definitive Edition playlist. I did it like a few months ago. And look up the video the video is called "These Glitches Are Really Starting to Annoy Me." Like, that's what the video is in the San Andreas playlist. It's like part 20 or something. Let me find out which part it is for you. I'll find out exactly the number for you.
Warms these bones, all right.
Part 15. These glitches are really starting to annoy me. November 26th. That was the video. And near the end of the video, you're going to see so many glitches and just me raging because of all the glitches that
Why don't you take a look at the catalog?
Yep. Yeah, it was just that part had so many glitches on it that was just ridiculous. But
Wish the Imperial
what do you think of
would bring
Iron
a new
Maiden?
show
Oh,
in.
they have some good
Seen 'em
songs.
all
Thank you,
twice
Jacob,
already.
for the super chat. Have I heard of the RP glitch that people are abusing in GT Online because people are ranking up so fast? Rockstar will ban them or not? They might get banned for that. That's entirely a possibility. So that's yeah, I know about that. I heard about that glitch. I don't know what the whole glitch is about, but I heard that there's this glitch that people can apparently, like, you know, just rank up really fast. No, I know Gun, but I heard about it. Take a look at the overpriced catalog. Well, I mean, I could, but there's... No, I just gotta buy ammunition, I guess, right now. This is the early Amazon, this catalog. But the one of the first catalogs that was in the West was the Sears catalog.
Much appreciated. Good one. Good deal.
Yes, I'll do a Vice City Stories 100% eventually too.
Lots
Yes,
of folks
I
buying
will.
those these days.
There are no, just one catalog that's really there. Capitale for 3 hours straight, huh? What time is it in America since you live in the UK? It's 10. Well, I live central US. It is 4:14 a.m. here where I'm at. Well, I have no problems. I have no problems with modders in game as long as they are single player modders. If they're single player modders, I'm perfectly fine with that. But if it's like modders bringing stuff into online, then I have a problem with that point. When is the Lance betrayal video coming out? That one's gonna take me some time because I have other lore videos that I'm planning, but I have to revisit Vice City and I have to record some of the older missions in Vice City again to do that one because I have to record some of the Lance cutscenes because the hints Lance is gonna betray you are actually in Vice City Stories before he even meets Tommy.
Some folk tried to buy me out once, but I ain't selling.
But I guess I'll be going here, guys. So thank you guys for watching my stream today, and if you guys enjoyed the stream, do drop a like, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe to me. I know I do streams like this every week usually, and I'll do these earlier. Next Friday I'll do it earlier, so not at this time again. But I just didn't have time earlier, so I apologize for that. But I'll do this I'll do a stream earlier on I'll do a stream earlier next Friday, and I have lore videos coming out very soon on San Andreas and Saints Row also. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.